Okay, so we are live. Let's just wait for everyone to join in.
And we are live, guys. What's up? What's going on? I can see some familiar faces already. Janero, Jeremiah, Nate, Ashok, what's up? Where are you guys joining in? Tell us in the comment section down below. Today's webinar is going to be super exciting. So be ready for that because we have Seth and Kaushal. They are the co-founders of PageMaker. And today they're going to teach you how to make money. We all want to make money, don't we? So I want that excitement in the chat section. Let's see where are people
Guys, if
joining in
you're
from.
excited to make money, then type in and comment money in the comment below. Come on. Let's see who's the first one to type in money.
Oh, that's Janero. Yeah.
I think everyone is still waking up. Come on, guys, wake up. Let's type in money. I think no one wants to make money.
Okay, Rajat Patnaik is also here. He has won in our previous webinars. Awesome, Rajat. Good to see you again. And the room is getting filled. Joining in from San Antonio, Ohio. Cash. People are commenting emojis. That's nice. Awesome. So today we're gonna learn how to sell landing pages as a service, and how do you get clients? How do you stay at home just with having this laptop and make your laptop into like a cash printing machine? Is that like spammy? Or we're gonna show you how. And by the end of this webinar, you're gonna know how you can use PageMaker and build landing pages and make money for yourself and support your family in these tough times. We have Mark as well here from Hungary. Awesome, Mark. Good to see you. So a couple of points in this webinar. All I want you to do is have your phone ready beside you. Make sure all the noises are, it's in silent, and go to your Instagram, and during any point of the webinar, just take a photo and tag us on Instagram. If you do that, you can win. There's a surprise for you in the end for people who tag us on Instagram. So the account is at PitchGround, and you can tag us. Let me just show you. Perfect. This is our account. It's at PitchGround. Tag us during this webinar and you might win. You might get lucky at the end of this webinar. Awesome. So Chaitanya is also here. How much this is about sales, how much this is about software, you're gonna get to know Henrik. Awesome. So awesome, guys. I think we have.
Kushal, you want to quickly drop in your Instagram URL as well for PageMaker?
Sure.
Tag at PitchGround and
Henrik, it's going to be both. It's going to include both. We're going to talk about core sales. We're also going to talk about PageMaker as a software as well. We're also going to talk about the updates that PageMaker have made, which is new templates, new features, and a lot of goodies. So you're going to be a lot of good content out there. But again, you can sell pretty much anything after taking up all the lessons from this webinar, because we always focus on value. So that value can be applied across anything you want. That's something that we've always ensured, and that's what all our value-driven webinar is based on. So we just want to make sure that you do take action.
Absolutely. In all our previous webinars, if you have attended, we give you actionable advice that you can use to implement whatever it is, whether it's Facebook ads or it's online store or your landing pages. We've given copywriting tips, etc. And even Instagram growth hacks. If you guys are not implementing, joining this webinars is just one thing. If you implement what we are telling you, it's going to help you out massively. So you can tag PageMaker and PitchGround. And if you might get lucky, one of the people who's going to tag us on Instagram, you might get lucky. So tag us on your stories, and we're going to announce the winner in the end. Until then, I guess we are ready. Let's begin the webinar. Seth, are you ready? Seth, you're muted.
What's up, everyone? How are you? And thank you for joining us on Zoom. I'm going to get started with the presentation, but if you do have questions, we'll answer them right after. I'm going to jump right in, okay?
Absolutely, guys. If you have any question, during the webinar, please ask them in the Q&A section. It's going to make us easy and we will be able to answer your questions much, much faster. All over to you, Seth.
Awesome. Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So guys, welcome to PageMaker. And today I'm going to be showing you how to work from home and start a business with PageMaker and sell landing pages as a service. Now, before I get into that, I think it's important that you know a little bit about me because my journey is perfectly aligned with what I'm teaching you. I started in the landing page industry, hustling landing pages. I used a landing page builder with no technical experience. And in my first year, I was able to turn over 6 figures. I went from a freelancer to an agency owner to a SaaS co-founder, all hustling landing pages. And that growth is like from a spare bedroom to managing a team of 16 full-time employees. And we work with a lot of awesome clients, including Shine On, Indusol, Kylie Cosmetics, and all of that was born through landing page builders and starting a business on there. The journey of going from a zero to landing page dude was quick. I didn't have any technical experience. I didn't know HTML or code, so I had to find a solution. So I found a landing page builder. And with that landing page builder, there was templates. So I was easily able to edit, create, build, and create landing pages within 1 or 2 days. I had to create a business avatar. I think branding is super important. And that's when I created the landing page dudes. And maybe some of you have heard of it, but clients absolutely love it. And that was my goal, was that if I was going to be selling landing pages, I wanted to look professional. It's like going to an interview virtually. If you email a client looking to sell your service and you don't have a business email or a brand, they're not going to be interested in working with you. No one wants to open up a Gmail spam email. Part of working with the landing page builder is that I had limitations. I had to use their hosting and their integrations and lead storage, but I used that to my strength. I found out that a lot of realtors or a lot of people in the lead generation space, they don't want to be paying for hosting and other things. They want to consolidate it. So I used the strength of a landing page builder where I offered free hosting, simple native integrations, and lead storage and distribution. And my remedy was cool. My strategy was this: I would find winning landing pages that I would create. I would duplicate them, I would tweak them, and I would find a client almost every single day. That's how fast the business started to grow, where as soon as I got one customer and I knew they were happy with the results, I took that landing page and I optimized it, I tweaked it, and I found another customer in that industry. And as of right now, having done landing page dude for a number of years, the average lifetime retention rate for a landing page customer is around 6 times. So if you do a good job, not only do customers keep coming back and back, but they also refer. So just a little bit of numbers, because I think it's very important, and I'm not making any claims here, just for the educational purposes. Landing page dude has never spent a single dollar on advertising. All of our sales have been through cold email and through referrals. This year, just on Stripe alone, we're about $250,000. By the end of the year, we'll be sitting at around $500,000. And our growth from last year is about 176%. And this is all from cold email outreach and being able to get referrals that were happy with the work. So it's very much a business you can start from home. I did it. I had 0 technical skills. And if you're persistent and you practice, you can 100% do this. Are you guys still with me?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. So a lot of people want to know, what is PageMaker? What does PageMaker do? There's a lot of confusion. PageMaker is a platform where you can build conversion optimized landing pages in minutes. It's no code, you need 0 experience, and you could use it for lead generation, you could use it for e-commerce, anything you can think of. We have integrations with Shopify, with WooCommerce, with Amazon, as well as many other apps to help you run a lead generation industry. If it's Zapier, if it's webhooks, it's a tool to help you build fast landing pages. PageMaker was created by 7span and Landing Page Dude. We're 2 brother agencies that have been working hand in hand for a number of years. And we took everything we learned working with some of the biggest Shopify clients, and we built it into PageMaker in a simple to use platform where anyone, an entrepreneur or your grandma, could sign up and use it. Building a business with PageMaker is 100% doable. I did it. It's something that I have done in my journey. We give you all the tools you need to be successful. You get ready-made conversion-focused landing page and templates, so you have a good foundation to start on. You don't have to be a designer. We have hundreds and hundreds of modules and templates that we're adding every single day. On top of that, you also have a suite of tools. You have a CRM, you have analytics, integration, CDN, hosting, SEO tools, and so much more. If you guys are considering using PageMaker, I highly recommend it, especially what we're doing with PitchGround and the promotion. You're going to get a lot for an absolutely amazing price. The best thing about PageMaker is that it's a plug and play editor that your grandma could handle. If your grandma knows how to upload a Facebook image, then she can come onto PageMaker, click on a couple sections, enter some text, and create a landing page quickly. And one of the things that I loved about starting my career on a landing page builder, selling landing pages, is that I can manage it from anywhere in the world. So right now I'm in Greece and I'm able to manage my business back home in Canada because all of my clients are online and everything is managed in one central place. There's a high customer retention rate. When you're building landing pages, customers come back. Like I said, in our experience, in the 3 years that we've been operational, it's about a 6-time retention rate. And the learning curve on PageMaker is very simple. 3 to 4 days, you can learn the entire platform inside out and be an expert and start your business. And the best thing about it is that there is incredibly small investment, especially with the promotion on PitchGround. For that small investment, if you follow my video and you listen and you learn, I promise you could be profitable in your first 2 weeks. Now, what you'll need to be successful is you'll need PageMaker, you'll need passion, and you'll need perspective. You have to be able to think outside the box and you have to be able to be resilient. Nothing is easy. Don't believe the gurus that say make $10,000 a day. Everything involves passion and hard work. And within a couple of months of getting used to PageMaker and cold email outreach, you should be able to amass a client list and see a viable business in the future. Before I go further into the presentation, I want to show you the benefits of PageMaker and why it's so amazing to use as a tool to start a business and sell landing pages as a service. We have everything on this platform. We have analytics, we have forms, we have custom domains, we have hosting, hundreds of modules. If you don't like the templates, that's fine. Every single day, we're adding about 10 to 15 different modules. You'll never run dry of options in different combinations to build high converting landing pages. Outside of our templates, hundreds and hundreds of different modules. We're constantly designing and developing, always conversion optimizing, giving you the tools and modules you need to be successful. We have integrations. If you're starting a business, a lot of your clients will want you to send the leads to them. Maybe they want to send it to MailChimp, to Zapier, or you can use our new integration that we added today, which is webhooks. So we give you the ability to not only build the landing page, to host the landing page, but to connect to apps if your clients are looking for certain integrations. PageMaker was built with SEO in mind. So if you set up the on-page SEO, you will rank. This is another great benefit, is that we're not just a landing page builder, but you're also able to rank your pages. We have hundreds of templates that are in development right now. I told you guys from the beginning, we wanted to be the #1 library in any page landing page builder software. And I'm making you that promise that by the end of this year, we will have more templates and more modules than any builder out there. And today we added 7 more. So you have nonstop templates, nonstop modules. You could find customers in almost every vertical and sell them landing pages. And of course, with PageMaker, we have lead storage. So if you're creating a landing page, like a personal injury landing page on PageMaker, you could store the leads as well, which is very important for clients. Getting started with PageMaker is super simple. It takes 5 steps. Get the deal on PitchGround and master the platform. In 3 to 4 days, you can go through absolutely everything. You can go through the builder, you can go through the editor, the integrations, you can learn the platform and become an expert. Then you want to create a business avatar. Like I said, as a business owner myself, I will never open or respond to an email that comes from a Gmail. It may sound pretentious, but we're in 2021 and you need to have a business email. So create a brand, create a business email. And of course, we go into a kick-ass cold email template. This is what has made landing page dudes so successful. We never spent a single dollar on advertising. Everything we did was through a cold email template. And in the next slide, I'm going to be showing you guys how to find customers, how to find low-hanging fruit. How do you find the customers that are ready to make decisions for free, not having to pay on Facebook ads or Google ads? How do you find a never-ending stream of customers? I will show you. And of course, you'll be able to sell landing pages all day. Now, the age-old question is, how do I find leads? It's not Facebook ads. It's not going to be Google ads. It's free and it involves Google. Remember what I said about low-hanging fruit. For many of you that don't know that term, it means it's the simplest, most easiest customer to get. And this method is going to introduce you to high-ticket customers that are ready to take action. And it involves you searching on Google for specific key terms on Google Ads. So I did a test the other day. I went and I found personal injury lawyers in Toronto. I opened up every single link, and to your surprise, you will see some of their landing pages. Keep in mind, the average cost per click for a personal injury lawyer in Toronto is $55 to $300 per click. So anyone that clicks on these ads, that is what that law firm or agency is paying. It's super expensive, and their landing pages better be amazing. But as you can see, there is so much money on the table. These are companies that are spending $50 to $300 per click, and they're sending traffic to websites that look like 1999 GeoCity page. I never want to shoot down another competitor's work. I'm doing this just for the demo, but as you can see, this is an opportunity. This is a customer who's already spending money on Google Ads, who's spending a lot of money on Google Ads, who obviously needs help. And you guys wouldn't believe it. Every single ad I opened for personal injury lawyer was bad. No one was using landing pages. Everyone was using a website, and nothing was mobile first. And you know, with PageMaker, we are mobile first. So this is the perfect opportunity. The early bird gets the worm. By finding these low-hanging fruit, you're able to go and pitch this customer. This customer, I said, is spending money. They're already using a website as a landing page. You now need to find them. Find them on Facebook, find them by email, find them on LinkedIn, something like this. Now, please know, this is not a cold email that we use. We just put this together for the purpose of this demo, but it gives you an idea. Start sending emails with personality. It's okay to have a giggle. Send an email, subject, this could be your landing page. This would be an email that we would send to a personal injury lawyer. The page you are running right now sucks. It should be considered a crime. You are wasting money on ad spend. Trust me, look at what I'm doing. Here is my example. This will convert better. These are the type of words you have to be shooting out. And then simply book a call with me here, or please get back to me. Show them the good stuff. Show them a template. This is super important. Part of this outreach is the customer wants to see what you're capable of doing. It's very important that when you're sending out these email outreach, that you're showing your work. Create a template quickly on PageMaker and make it your MVP for personal injury lawyers. So when you're emailing them, you could show them this, and they'll be able to see what it looks like on mobile. They'll be able to see what it looks like on desktop, and it'll give them a real demonstration that'll convince them to work with you. Now, here are some helpful tips, and these are helpful tips that have come from my personal experience. I've learned through the hardest way, through error and trial, on how to grow a business with a landing page builder. You need to use a business email. And I stress that because if you can't invest $5 into your own appearance online, then a customer may not think you're worth their time. And that's exactly how I feel as a business owner. When I get emails from Gmails instead of company emails, I feel a little bit wary. Target a specific industry. The last thing you want to do is spread yourself thin. If it's real estate, if it's chiropractor, if it's extermination, target a specific industry. Offer a discount. Remember, you're in a high LTV industry. The average retention rate for a customer is 6 times. It's important that you offer a discount. Getting the customer through the door, whatever your loss is, or maybe you break even, or maybe you make a little bit of profit, it's about rolling them in, having them come through the door 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and then spread through referrals. It's viral, and that's how we grow with landing page 2. Offer a relative example. Make sure when you're sending those emails that you're sending a live example of the landing page. And of course, price yourself smartly. Many of you have messaged us on PageMaker support saying, hey, I'm trying to sell landing pages. How much should I price? And I'm going to show you how to do that. And of course, make your emails short and casual. Make them laugh. Show that you're not a robot. Be yourself, and it will show. Okay, the price. How do you price yourself selling landing pages? It's super important that you understand the industry you are tackling. What is the lifetime value? What is the customer value and cost per acquisition? You need to understand that in order to price yourself. Just coming up with the price doesn't make sense. Your price should be methodical and it should make sense. With PageMaker, because we're giving you all these tools, you can also pack more juice into your proposal. Say, hey, not only am I going to build you a landing page, but I'm going to host it. I'm going to offer you free SSL. I'm going to store your leads. I'm going to distribute them. I'm going to integrate natively. I'm going to put in CDN. So all these tools you could use to your advantage. And I'm telling you, that's where the future is going. Clients want everything done for them a la carte. If you can consolidate and be their go-to for everything landing page, then you'll be able to increase your price. And remember, factor in that when you're using PageMaker and you create an awesome landing page, you could tweak and duplicate it, and in 1 day or 2 days, have a new one. So that's your competitive edge. You're not beginning from scratch. You're not coding. If you're smart and you know how to use PageMaker, you could create super fast, high converting landing pages, and that could maybe complement on your pricing. Okay. So a lot of you are asking, I still don't understand, how much should I price myself? And I'm going to give you a good example because a lot of you work in the real estate industry. Here in Toronto, the average real estate agent makes $18,000 commission on a home sale. So when they sell a home, that's the check that they get cut for them, around $18,000. The lifetime value of a customer to a real estate agent is about 1.5 times. So if you buy a house from me, you're going to come back 1.5 times, and that includes referrals. Factor in their marketing spend and their advertising expenditure. And it's fair to say that if you were to help a realtor get a convertible lead, that one customer is worth $25,000 to them. So saying $1,000 for a landing page is absolutely justified. Never sell yourself short, know your numbers, and clients will rebuttal. They'll say this is too expensive, and that's fine. What you're offering them is a $1,000 landing page that even if conversions increase by 4, 5, 6%, their take home is $18,000. So it's 100% justifiable to charge $1,000 for a landing page, especially if you're doing the hosting, the integration, the CRM, which on landing page, on PageMaker, it's all done for you natively. You don't have to know a single line of code. And of course, you're going to get people that don't like your pricing. And that's why I highly recommend you always have floor pricing. So when I was selling landing pages, I always knew how low I could go. And I would never bend over backwards. The most important thing about starting this business is you want to align yourself with good clients that know customer value. You never want to do something for half price because a customer wants, because they're going to be full of headaches. If they want Fiverr pricing, then they'll get Fiverr results. Align yourself with good clients that respect your pricing, that respect what you do, and that are going to pay. If a realtor doesn't want to pay $1,000 for an asset that can make an $18,000 per sale, then they have a very poor understanding of the cost per acquisition and what they're willing to spend on the most important asset is their landing page. And of course, it's important that you productize your service. When you begin to do landing pages on PageMaker, you're going to start as someone, as a freelancer, as an entrepreneur. But as you grow, like I did, I had to find a way to scale, because there was only me doing the landing pages. And then I had my fiance, and then we hired someone, and then we hired a team. And the way we were able to grow was through this process. You need to create a defined service and understand your overhead. Your pricing has to be on point, and you have to understand your investment and your overhead. How much time are you spending and how much resources? Once you understand that, you can create an optimized onboarding customer process. And I'll be honest with you, when I first started Landing Page Dude, this number 2 was one of the biggest hurdles for me. It was very difficult for me to optimize my onboarding customer experience. It was easy to find customers that would pay me, but it was difficult for me to give them an experience that not only saved them time, but saved me time. And once you begin to understand how to onboard a customer, how to do things quickly, you can then start to think about predictive income data. Like, you know what, I could take on 5 customers per week per one designer. And once you start to understand your overhead and your return after everything, you could then start to scale your business accordingly. And that's exactly what I did with Landing Page Dude. Once I mastered the landing page builder, I started to understand my defined package, my defined pricing, and then I created an onboarding process. And then from there, I was able to scale and let a team run it for me. I wanted to keep it short, crisp, and precise, and I didn't want to waste your time going on a 40-50 minute spiel. So we are at the end of that presentation, but if you guys do have any more questions about my personal journey, how PageMaker could help you, we also have a Facebook group that we would love for you to join. And as you guys know right now, today we launched the webhook integration. It was something everyone was asking for. We said we would deliver it in November, and we delivered it today because there was just so much hype. We also uploaded 7 new templates today with 25 new sections and modules. I'm telling you, we're on the way to becoming the most extensive and dynamic landing page library out there. And of course, our Facebook community is active, it's growing, it's helpful. And if you want to be part of PageMaker, if you want to know how to start a business, if you want to know more about pricing, everyone is in there. They're super helpful. Everyone is networking. And we would love to have more people involved in turning PageMaker into an opportunity to work from home.
Awesome, brilliant, Said. I think those were some great information. I love the fact that how you were looking out for leads right from the people who are actually spending on ads, right? So you don't even have to figure out, just start. I think there is one more strategy that someone can apply is start using keyword generation tools, right? Where you can do keyword analysis and see which has the highest CPC. So if you want to start figuring out in your industry, so let's take an example of real estate industry, right? So you start by searching for that keyword right inside a tool like SEMrush or any other tool that can give you the keyword analysis, and at the same time, it can give you the CPC. That is so very important. And now just filter out your keywords based on those CPC score and CPC amount, right? And now the ones that have got like over $10 plus CPC, they are the ones who are actually going to spend a lot of money without any sort of question, or those kind of users generally don't even discuss too much about discounting of their pricing, because they know for the fact that, like Seth was saying, even a 5% increase in conversion covers up that cost for them drastically, because that exactly. 5% can be about $10,000 to $15,000 in extra money for them. Remember that. So they're not going to budge and fudge about that extra $1,000 that they're going to pay you. That can just help them increase conversion. And that's what enterprises and big and mid-sized companies can do. They do not bother too much about how much they're going to pay, as long as they can see those conversion. And as you can see, PageMaker is 100% optimized and optimized for conversion. The designs are built for conversion. And another thing that you can definitely do is use the default templates, right? So when you're reaching out to those users, all you can do is simply create a brand new subdomain inside PageMaker with their domain name, right? So it can be yourcustomer.pagemaker.io, Or maybe you just want to slap in your own domain name, custom domain, and just keep on creating subdomains, right? Once you do that, just make that template you, and when you're sending out a cold email, just tell them, hey, we've already built this design for you. Would you be interested? And also make sure that when you're following up, put up a before and after picture. Because sometimes just using something simple of before and after can make the viewers and your leads make it so much more easier to understand what they actually have and what they can have, right? So when you do that, you will see that they would be ready to jump on a call with you. And once they do that, I think getting a closure at that stage is so much more easier, right? Said, you want to add something to it? Said, you're muted.
Yeah, no, like you just said it perfectly. And, you know, it's important as an entrepreneur, as a freelancer, or a newbie like myself. When I started with landing pages, I didn't have any money. I was working out of a spare bedroom. And, you know, I'm not an agency that can go run Facebook ads or Google ads. So you have to reverse engineer it. But also to the highest degree is how can I find the most lowest hanging fruit for free and convert them into a customer? And that's exactly what you just laid out. So I totally agree with everything you just said.
Yeah, again, guys, it's very easy in a very simple step. First step is start researching the keywords, right? Once you get the keyword, see and look for the highest CPC keywords, right? Then just go and manually type in Google and search for that. That's all you have to do. And once you do that, you will start getting the leads who are spending that money on Google ads. So if you also don't want to do that research, then you can use the software known as, I think it was known as Spyfoo or something like that. If I remember correctly, I think
Spyfoo, yeah.
Spyfoo, right? So I use that software quite a long back, where it can give you the competitors who are using and bidding for that keyword. So you don't even have to sit down and search for it. You can sign up for that software and simply grab all the links and then simply start reaching out to them. There are so many tools available that can give you the email address of people. You can use tools like Hunter, Seamless. There's just so many tools available. So that shouldn't be a problem for you to get the data today, and then just connect them on LinkedIn and just make sure that then you're doing a great soft pitch for them without looking very salesy in your email, but just letting them know that, hey, you are overpaying and you're not getting enough conversions. Would you like to see a jump in conversion? And trust me, no one would ever say no for better conversions, right? So this is such an effective, simple strategy, and yet it is not used by many people, right? So the ones who have attended today, you have this strategy with you right now. Start implementing it. I'm pretty sure in 1 week, you will land your first customer. And we have also shared the template with you. Just go and use the same template. I hope everyone has taken a screenshot of that template that we just shared. Now send out the template to as many people as you can. That's it. That's all you have to do. And just wait for the reply, then jump and get them on a call and sell it for anywhere from $500 to about $2,000-$3,000, depending upon how much they're bidding for the keyword. So you are in complete control over your pricing over here. And again, just make sure that you have your own website as well, which is specifically designed, right? It can be a brand under your primary company name. So for example, landing page, real estate, export.com, something like that, right? I'm just throwing some random name. So this way, when you're reaching out to them, you can reach out as a sub brand and let them know that you expertise and specialize in that in building landing page in real estate. And when you do that, you can also again just build up a quick one pager inside PageMaker itself. You do not need to build and keep using different software for that, because again, the purpose of this would be to create your own landing page. So once you do that, build up these, use these templates and just start reaching out to people. That's all you have to do. And you can easily close in anywhere from 3 to 5 customers per month, charging them anywhere from $500 to $3,000 or up to $2,000. That's completely up, depending upon how your skill sets are. And once you do that, and once they start seeing the conversion, that's the time you can even pitch them for additional services, like letting you control the Google ads, letting you control the Facebook ads, right? Pitch them. Once they see result, you can upsell them your services at that point of stage. And you know that once you land in a customer, such a big customer who is ready to pay $300 for a single click, right? That probably means they're spending anywhere from $30,000 to $90,000 per month minimum. Even if you get 10% of that as a fees, plus the base fee, you're talking about closing in anywhere from $4,000 to $10,000 worth of a single customer recurring per month. That one customer alone can help you hit 6 figures, by the way. That's the potential it has. And Seth has already done that. He has proven that by doing it. So if he can do it, everyone right now in the webinar can do it at the same time. So guys, if you have any questions, drop them in the QA section. We'll love to take all of those questions in and answer all of those questions. Say some people are saying that they have just joined in. So if you can just share that email template with everyone very quickly so that they can take a screenshot, I think that would be very helpful.
Cool. Let me do that right now. Okay. So it's a cold email template, but you can use it as a guideline. It was just written for the sake of the presentation.
If someone is cracking the deal with the template, just let us know. So we will also be happy to know that.
I don't think a lot of people will do that because they don't want this to spread out of the webinar, you know.
And guys, there will be a replay as well. So if you guys join in late, make sure to watch.
I think we should avoid putting up replay of today's webinar, to be very honest with you.
Really? Yeah. That would be crazy. Yeah.
I just shared a screenshot of the cold email template. And I do want to say one of the most important things about PageMaker in selling landing pages as a service is the retention rate. Landing page was able to grow because of that repeat business. I would say 30% of business that we generate is from repeat. And it's a great way to wheel in a customer in such a high demand market and have them come through your doors 1 time, 2 times, up to 6 times a year. So it's a great thing to do. And if you can provide a good landing page, not only will you get that repeat business, but you'll also get referrals. And just like I said, that's how we've grown without spending a single dollar on advertising.
Perfect. So let's start taking up the questions. There's one question coming in from Ahmed. I think we just missed that. Yeah. So Ahmed is asking, tell us more about the hosting, which countries bandwidth more. So Ahmed, you don't have to worry about the countries bandwidth, anything. It's all included in PageMaker, so you don't have to worry about it at all. Is it going to be white label? Yes, the landing pages that you're building up, Elena, they're all white label, so you do not have to worry about it. You can put up your own custom domain on it. It's very easy to do that, and you should be on your way with that. So the Kyria is asking ways to start business at small. Definitely, you do not have to invest anything except for the software. That's all you need to do. Rest, everything is something you can do manually and just start reaching out to people manually, because if you don't want to spend on software for finding email addresses, then you can just do manually. But I think even if you sign up for hunter.io still, I think they give out like, I think 30, 40, 50 emails, I think per month for free. So you can still use multiple of such softwares that gives you like 30 emails for free. So if you sign up for 10 such softwares, there you go. You're getting 300 leads for free per month, combining all of those 10 softwares, different softwares. That's the best way you can do. Next question is from Diego. He's asking, PageMaker blocks are a little stiff. Is there an update in the works for it? I'm really interested in this great tool.
We're constantly updating and improving the experience on PageMaker. It's something we're working day in, day out, and we're listening to your feedback. And if Michelle wants to weigh in on that.
Yes, I reply on the same thread. Like we are constantly updating the interfaces. People are suggesting the good things. Like people were suggesting to changing the layout of editor. So we are making those changes according to the feedback and real users who are using this tool. So definitely there will be a lot of improvement coming in coming weeks.
Perfect. Moving on to the next question. How can you integrate local payments like Paystack or Flutterwave?
So there are 2-3 questions which I would like to highlight. People are asking about integrating the Stripe, Razorpay, or other payment options.
Combine all of those payment gateway question into one question then.
Yes. So like currently you can integrate the Stripe or Razorpay, or the payment gateway which are providing the payment links. So you can embed that payment link into your button. People will be redirected to the checkout page of that particular payment link, and that way you will able to achieve the things. But if you are asking for native integrations with the page itself, then we have that in our roadmap. In next coming months, we will definitely going to cover those things. Currently, we are focusing more on the builder, templates, modules, and more integrations. Then definitely we will jump onto the payment gateways.
Followed by that, I think there is always the funnel related questions as well. So a lot of people are also asking in the chats, what are your plans for funnel builders? Are there any plans for it? And if so, when?
Seth?
We have plans to add a multi-page feature. It's part of the roadmap, and soon enough you'll be able to use PageMaker with URL slugs and create a multi-page system for your landing pages.
So basically, I think the next logical step would be that you will be able to create like a whole website in it. And then I think probably down the road would be the funnel thing, because once you have the ability to have multiple pages, then it becomes a lot more easier after that to build the funnel features, because that's not too complicated after that. It's just redirection to different pages based on different conditions. So the if and else condition should probably follow that. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next question. There's a question around what exactly does FI template mean?
What?
What exactly does FI template mean under the $69 plan?
Yeah, so many people are asking about this question. So in $69 plan, you are only getting the 5 predefined templates. We have lots of templates which are coming in the in PageMaker, but we in $69 plan we are only giving the 5 templates. Though the module library is open for all, there is no restriction in using those module library. But the templates which are like a pre-built or you can directly jump and use those templates, it is restricted for the $69 plan. So if you are an agency, if you are looking for building a multiple pages or many landing pages in coming days, I would recommend to go with the higher plan.
Perfect. So I'm going to move on to the next question. Prakhar is asking, what is to be the cost of this CRM? This is a landing page builder, Prakhar, and we currently have 2 plans. I think, Minank, do you want to quickly jump in and share the existing plans?
Yes. So this is the PageMaker lifetime deal, guys. You just have to pay once and then the product is yours forever. You can build unlimited landing pages if you grab the $147 plan, which has unlimited domains, unlimited active campaigns, unlimited templates, basically everything unlimited. We just kept 2 plans, the $69 and the $147 plan. But if you're just selling one landing page for as low as $1,000 and moving on to $2,000, $3,000 per landing page, then you can get the cost of your PageMaker purchase with just one sale, with just one client. And that's how beautiful this deal absolutely
is. To that, guys, the pricing of this pricing is going to go up because we have almost reached the number of codes that we needed to sell at this pricing. So it's going to go up by next Tuesday. So if you want to grab in, you have about 1 week of time. You'll shortly see the timer going up, and the prices are going to go up at that point of stage, especially for the unlimited domain plans, because it's very, very hard for any company to really sustain for $147 for unlimited plans, for unlimited domains, right? So you can use it for as many of your customers as you want. So there is a huge cost associated. So we had to really fight with PageMaker team to make this pricing available for you guys. Take advantage of that. After a week, once the price goes up, there is absolutely nothing we can do about it because the product is maturing. They keep on delivering more features. And when any company does that consistently, their cost goes up. And at the same time, when more users gets onboarded, their support cost kind of like goes up at the same time. So that's the reason why we're giving you guys a heads up. Right now, it's the best opportunity to get the unlimited plan if you want. And as some of the people were saying, if you missed out the last pricing, this is the next best pricing, because the next time it goes up, it's only going to move up as the software keeps on maturing. So that happens with any product in general. So take an opportunity right now, grab it while it still exists. Moving on to the next question. It's from Jyoti. How does it ensure a frictionless online experience?
I think this was asked like before the
That's a very good question. And part of the presentation is everything we do in terms of modules and landing pages. It's derived from what we learned on the agency side. So on the landing page, Jude, and on 7span, we work with a lot of e-commerce and lead generation clients. So we take winning pages, winning ideas, winning structures, and we implement them onto PageMaker to create that frictionless experience. And we also design and develop it in mobile first, as we know that's where most of your traffic will land on. So those are the two things that we do to ensure that it's a frictionless customer experience.
Perfect. I'm going to move on to the next question. It's from Sean. How can I share leads directly from PageMaker? Should I provide my client access to my PageMaker account?
So we're going to be adding very soon the ability to have sub accounts and team access, meaning you could add your client. If you're asking how do you send leads to your customer, we have integrations, and today we just added webhooks. So you could use something like Zapier, or you could send it to the MailChimp or wherever your clients want to collect their leads.
I have a quick question over here for you, Say. So let's say that a customer A, let's say that a PageMaker user has got two customers, customer A and customer B, right? And they have two custom domains right now on PageMaker. So if the leads are coming in for customer A on landing page A, can they send webhook integration to one CRM, and can they send the webhook data to the second CRM for the second customer?
Yeah, so you could dedicate, so each form has the unique integration. So when you set up your integration, you can then allocate it to the form or the landing page. So if you create a landing page for customer A, then that form could send leads uniquely and work like the same as landing page B. So absolutely. So
I can add as many Klaviyo accounts as I want. I can add as many webhooks as I want.
Correct.
That's correct.
Okay, perfect. So just wanted to confirm that because there were some questions around it. I hope, guys, that sorts your question. So if your customer is using any CRM, there is a 99% chance that CRM would be providing a webhook. So just grab that webhook and paste it in the custom domain webhook section for that particular customer only. So that's how, Sean, you can sort it out. And plus, most customers are not really interested in logging into Page Builder and grabbing the leads, right? When you're running an agency, what they care about is the leads coming in their CRM. So I think that's actually even a better idea and opportunity. But again, perfect. Go ahead.
And if they want to see it in real time, I could show them after, because I did do an example with the new webhook integration. But whenever someone fills out a form, you could send that lead absolutely anywhere in real time. So definitely.
Yeah. And again, just to add to that, so it's actually better. But again, if you still want to give them access, we are soon going to be releasing sub account features very, very soon. It's currently under development. We're going to talk about it as soon as the development is actually over and it's out. We'll be talking about it. So you guys will have the opportunity to just sell PageMaker if you want. I'm going to move on to the next question. How can I separate leads for different clients in PageMaker?
So each landing page will have a separate leads. So you can export those leads. You can, as we discussed, like you can connect each form with a separate webhook or separate integrations. So that is how you will be able to identify those leads.
Perfect, perfect.
And the forms are organized numerically. So you'll be able to identify the leads. Each lead storage has its own form as well.
Perfect. I'm going to move on to the next question. It's from Melinda. How will you know the cost per click? Melinda, it's very easy. If you're using Google Keyword Planner, just go and type in your keywords over there. You will easily get the CPC right away. If you also want client data and all of those things and who is bidding for what keywords and stuff, then in that case, what you can do is you can use SpyFu. Again, it's a very good tool. It helps you to analyze all of those data points. So you can use that tool if you want. But again, if you're using Google Keyword Planner, it's absolutely free. It gives you all the CPC data points. So that will save you the money. Dhruv, it's SpyFu, SPYFU, SpyFu. You can just Google that and you should be able to find that tool.
And I'm just going to add, if you're looking to find CEOs directly, the tool I've always used is Rocket Reach. I don't know if I could promote tools in here, but Rocket Reach is great. It's awesome. And you can get in front of any CEO and you get free credits if you sign up with your Facebook page.
Awesome. Perfect. Let's move on to the next question. So Sean is saying he just refunded other landing page builder.
Awesome. Welcome.
So guys, if you haven't taken action yet, I think you should before the prices go up next week, guys. Moving on to the next question. What type of analytics reports proof do you provide to clients?
So
I think that's a good idea for this. What if we can sort of maybe implement this feature in sub account feature, maybe where what we can do is we can do a small auto generation feature for analytics, right? So for example, a report would be generated in a small PDF or an email, and will be sent to the client. Hey, this week we have generated 200 leads for you, and it is being sent to your customer directly. I think this can be such a killer feature because I've not seen this anywhere in any tool. You name it, even the top tools in the industry, even they don't have it. And this is something so simple to implement and keep your users engaged, because now the goal is to make them stay for longer than the 6 times. This can actually help us to take it to 12 times, right? And keep them onboarded for a longer period of time. What are your thoughts?
That's a great idea. And I think Michelle would love to develop that.
Look, anything that can help us keep the customers and get the money every month.
I like that. Yeah, absolutely.
So guys,
it will drastically increase the retention of the user.
Exactly, right? Something that simple, it generates automatic email, and it just sends a simple email saying that you have generated this many leads. That's it, right? And I'm pretty sure like everyone would love to have this feature. Guys, if you want to have this feature, drop in yes, so that we would know that you're interested in something like this to be implemented by these guys. Oh my God, I think that's the quickest yes I've seen from everyone. So Kushal, it's all on to you now. How soon we can deliver it to the users. So I'm going to move on to the next question meanwhile. Sriram is asking, Stripe doesn't permit to collect payments from international customers without import-export licenses, as I have Stripe for SaaS account. Does Razorpay allow payments from international customers? Yes, it's going to be the same process, Sriram, because regardless of any platform that you use in India, you have to follow the same norms because it comes from RBI. And RBI are the ones who set rules and regulations for all of these norms. So, yeah. And plus, I think it's always a good idea to get the import-export license. I think it will barely cost you about like $60, $70, I think, to get it. It's not that costly. And it's always good to have these extra licenses because when you're selling such stuff, it's good to have these because it will also help you in other refunds and all of those processes basically. So I think you should definitely apply that in general. Moving on to the next question. I want to know about the price of this software and how a new user have to invest. So we've just shared the pricing with you. There are two pricing, $69, $147, depending upon how many domains and how many templates access do you need. You can pick up a plan. We would highly recommend you 147 because you don't have to worry about anything in general with this. So moving on to the next question. Can I create sub-accounts? Manish is asking, no, you cannot create sub-accounts with this. We'll probably release a different sub-account feature plan. Manish, nothing has been finalized yet, so we cannot really comment on it, but it will definitely not going to be included in the 147 plan. Moving on to the next question. Are you guys able to add an online chat support within PageMaker?
Yeah, we'll do it. If it helps everyone, we will add an online chat support that you guys can hit us up inside the platform and get real-time support. Absolutely.
Awesome, brilliant. I'll move on to the next question. How can I niche down and pick a niche to target? I think what I would say over here is pick up the niche that you're very good at and you're generally working in. So for example, if I have to do this, I'll mostly be targeting SaaS companies, right? I'm just giving you an example because I'm very good with understanding SaaS. I'm very good with understanding the optimizations that are required, the sales that are required, upselling that is required. So I'll usually stick with my industry, and it's a huge multi-billion-dollar industry. So I'm not going to be worried about falling short of leads at any point of stage. So that's what I would recommend. Seth, you want to add something to it?
I would say if you're beginning, go after the lead generation service at the beginning, SaaS, if you could attend. Find more of the high ticket, chiropractor, dentists, people that have the expenditure, people that are advertising, and high customer value. You know, what is one convertible lead worth? And kind of like reverse engineering that and being able to find clients in that space, I think is the right way. Yeah.
Perfect. Moving on to the next question, it's from Diego. Real estate agents are a great niche, but the tool seems a bit more focused on digital products. Are you considering adding options like booking a meeting and lead generation section to pick up dates, time before name and email, phone number?
Yeah. So I started my career in the real estate lead generation business, so I know it very, very well. With PageMaker, we've just uploaded the 7 new templates today, but in terms of real estate, not only do we have 2 or 3 templates, and we're going to be designing more, but we have modules that are specific for real estate. So you could definitely use PageMaker for real estate lead generation. It's built for it. In terms of the calendar, I think like these are things we can add, but we want to keep it simple. Less is more. Call to actions. Why, like have it go to Calendly, have it use apps that are, like established and trust. Having it on page, maybe through an iframe is something that we would consider, but maybe not right now, creating a native booking calendar as we want to keep it simple, high converting, and the foundation before we start stacking on those type of tools.
Just to add to that, I think yesterday, Steve from DoPoll was on the webinar, and we were talking about how we can start using surveys as a form of lead generation in the landing page itself, where you can actually start implementing surveys, right? Instead of just collecting the name, you can start with something like, what is, are you looking to buy a real estate property right now? Yes or no? When they click yes, then you take them deeper into your next funnel in the survey.
Like a type form logic where you.
Exactly. Yeah. That's embedded right inside, right? Like a small builder, just instead of the typical form, you replace that form inside the landing page builder with a survey form. So this way, what will happen is you can start having a much more logical questions where you're not just collecting the leads, but making sure that people start engaging first on your landing page. So that way you are getting a much more qualified leads, right? Your cost per lead might go up tidy bit, but the quality of the leads would be spectacular because you are going to target a laser focused user. If someone says they're not interested in buying a real estate, right? And if they click no, then why do you even want to bother contacting such people and waste your time and energy, right? So instead of doing that, I think once you guys release the embed feature, I think what I would recommend is for most of you guys, start using surveys. This is something that I've been testing personally, and I've been getting some insanely good results through surveys because the conversions has skyrocketed for us, right from about 3% to about almost 20+% because of surveys. And the lead quality has improved so very drastically because we exactly know at what point someone is dropping, where they are dropping, what are the questions, and then we slowly get them the details. And then at the end, once we collect their email, we send out an email to them with a Calendly link at that point of stage, asking them to book a meeting. So this is a much more creative way that you guys can do and implement. I feel that you can generate a far better quality leads, and trust me, that's what companies want today. They don't want 100 leads, they want 10 leads who will actually convert. That's what the company wants because they want to focus on conversion today. So that's what I would recommend you guys, that if you're getting PageMaker, and once PageMaker team sort of adds the ability to embed, you should try out DoPoll and implement that survey, and trust me, that will drastically increase your conversion. So Diego, we hope that answers your question. Moving on to the next question is from Mark. He's asking, being able to insert scripts into the page would be very useful. Is it available inside the module section?
There's a workaround, and I'll make the video today, but we do have plans to be able to embed scripts into the builder. As of right now, there's a workaround to do it, and I'm sure Kushal could touch upon that.
Yeah, there is a workaround people are discussing. Even we were not aware like how people are using that feature in PageMaker. But if we talk about native integrations, we have a ability to embed the script in header or footer. If you are talking about including in specific modules, then yeah, Sid will make a video today, and people will able to enjoy that workaround.
Perfect. So I hope that answers your question. Moving on to the next question is from Nandu. Nandu is asking, can we use PageMaker to promote our affiliate offers and run ads on landing page ads? Definitely, 100%. See?
Of course. Absolutely. It's made for affiliate marketers. You could build landing pages, run traffic to it. It's keto, whatever you can think of. Absolutely.
Perfect. Moving on to the next question. It's from Rajat. Great stuff, Said and Kushal. How many client domains can we create in one account? So if you get the $147 plan right now, which is probably going to jump over $200 after next week, you can add in like as many domains as you want. There is no issues with that. Moving on to the next question. It's actually anonymous. I'm from Slovenia, and I'm not sure if this can even work in such a small market. Your thoughts, Sid?
Sorry, I didn't. What was the question?
So the person it's an anonymous question. The person is from Slovenia, I think that's how it's pronounced. And I'm not sure if this can even work in such a small market.
I don't really know what that means.
It's a small country, and the person is asking if it will work in such a small market in such a small country.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I started local. When I started, I went to real estate agents in the city. I went to chiropractors in the city. I went to dentists in the city. I'm pretty sure wherever you live, there is online activity and people are advertising locally. So, you know, like maybe if you live in the North Pole, but if it's such a small market, there's always opportunity. Absolutely.
And plus, we always see like with you being on the internet, you should always tap in the global market, right?
Yeah.
Why do you say a customer from US? No. Why do you want to say a customer who wants to buy from you from Canada? No, right? It doesn't matter. So always go global. Don't restrict yourself unless and until the market is too big for yourself in that particular country. Then it does make sense to start local because you can definitely have a.
But absolutely go global. Like I would say landing page dude is from Canada. 60% of our clients are from the US, 20% are from the UK, and then the rest are from like Australia. So you should definitely tackle the market. That's the whole purpose of working online, is that you could work with anyone, anywhere.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Next question. So there is a follow-up a reply from Generio, who is saying that just make sure that when the emails are being sent out, it is branded. So that means people can add their own logo in those automated reports that are being sent out.
White label PDFs. So
yeah, so I think what we can always do is just let people add their own SMTP. In that case, that makes it like 100% white label then.
Correct.
So perfect, guys. Again, guys, we're discussing like features and ideas right on the spot, right? And these guys are going nuts by looking to add it ASAP. So again, guys, grab it. PageMaker is going to be no-brainer tool for you guys and probably the best investment. And we'll keep bringing such value addition webinar for you guys, giving you guys more ideas, use cases, strategies that you can implement for your business and literally start making money right away. Whittle, they're asking, how is there any limitations on visitors? No, Whittle, there is no limitations at all. How is it different from MailChimp on ConvertKit? Yogesh is asking. Oh, it's 100% different. Like they're completely different softwares. Both ConvertKit and MailChimp are email service providers. This is a landing page builder. So they're completely different tools. They have no direct correlation, but have indirect correlation because you can send the leads into your MailChimp or ConvertKit and then start the email nurturing sequences from there. Moving on to the next question. How often does PageMaker update their templates in order to keep up with the new trends or new innovative style?
Often it's main priority for us. And as I said in the presentation, we aim to have one of the most extensive libraries. Today, we uploaded 7 new templates, 25 new modules. And every single week, we are aiming to upload at least 3 new templates and a bunch of new modules. So in terms of how fresh the content is, it's always going to be fresh. And how on trend, we're more data driven. So it's always going to be data driven and fresh landing page and modules that you'll have access to.
Can we quickly show them the new templates that just went live?
Yeah. Let me, if I could share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
I would like to highlight one point. Till last week, we were launching 1 template a week, but this week we launched 7 templates a week. And also we launched the webhook feature, which was planned on November. So this is how quickly we are working on these features and templates to give you guys maximum what we can.
You guys are spoiling us. That's all I can say. Okay, so as you can see, I think
one thing that a lot of people don't understand is that if you don't find it inside the template, there's hundreds and hundreds of different modules, everything along here. So please, it's never ending. You'll never not be able to find a section that fits.
Yeah, I think I love that the guy with the smiling teeth. I think that template has sort of like gone viral among everyone. Maybe you want to like quickly open that and show. I think it's the Den Lords. Yeah, a lot of people have been liking this template for some reason. So we just want to quickly show you guys that it was requested by a lot of you guys. And there you go, like, the perfect smile. So if you are like targeting a dentist, then there you go. You have everything ready with you. You don't even have to worry about anything, right? You can just quickly build up this landing page on your domain, and then right away after that, send this page to the leads for whom you're pitching, right? And again, if you have collected about, let's say, 100 leads of dentists, just send out the same template to everyone that, look, this is what your landing page can look like. So you don't even have to design like a new landing page for each one of them. Now, once they say yes, you can just change the logos and stuff and all of them. So again, just have some base template to show them. And then again, like we said, show them the before and after picture. That's very important because it makes a huge difference for people to make decisions. So it's not that difficult. All you have to do is just do some hard work. There is no substitute to hard work. You have to collect the leads, you have to reach out to them, you have to get on a call with them, and you have to close them, right? That's something that you have to do, and that's very essential. Do we have anything for health services, plumbers, etc., right now as a template?
For which?
For plumbers, healthcare services.
Yeah, so we're going to be adding for every industry, but keep in mind that the way we're designing PageMaker is to be universal. So you could take a hero, you could throw in a section for a plumber, and within a couple of minutes, you can use it. I've become best friends with some of the sections that I use because I know it so well. And I could use one section and use it for electronics. I could use it for CBD. I could use it for many different cases. So we will be adding all different types of templates, but also you should quickly be able to change them because they're universal.
Perfect. Moving on to the next question. It's a common question from Chaitanya. He's asking, what are some good email marketing tools to send cold emails? You want to throw in some suggestions?
If your budget is short, I know MailChimp has free for up to 2,000 contacts, and then you can get into the more mature like Klaviyo, Infusionsoft, but I would say MailChimp just because it's easy, it's user-friendly, and they have a free option.
I would jump into this question to Chaitanya. Like you can rather than targeting 2,000, let's target 20. If you target 20 and you are grabbing a 2 landing page leads, it's $4,000 project for a month for you. So definitely you can do that. Just use your branded Gmail account, send it to the personal one-on-one email to that guy. Use MailTrack or any third-party tool as a tracking service to check like if the guy is opening a mail or not, and that is how you will able to see if your mails are converting or not.
Remember that, Chaitanya, with something like PageMaker, right? You are not just scraping random leads and doing a bulk outreach, right? This is a very specific leads that you're targeting. So that's the reason why you will probably see a much higher conversion. You will see a much higher response rate because the leads are highly focused and laser targeted, and you're only reaching out to those dentists. For example, in this case, it will be those dentists who are only spending money on ads. That's it. You're not going to reach out to anyone on Yelp who is not getting any clients, who is not spending any money. And then you are getting on a call and trying to convince very hard, where they will like negotiate like crazy and probably ask you for the landing page for $100, right? You need to avoid such clients at that point of stage. You need to reach out to only people who are spending money on ads, and there are plenty of such leads out there. So you will never run dry of leads at any point of stage, because then you're talking about Canada, you're talking about UK, you're talking about US, right? You're talking about Germany. There's such a huge client base and such a huge developed countries that you can reach out to. And then there's India, where people are spending like crazy on ads nowadays. You're talking about so many unicorns coming in. So people are looking to spend money, right? You just have to reach out to the right people. So let's move on to the next question. What is meant by CRO landing page? Are there any CRO tools included in the plan? Heat maps, AI technologies?
So everything we do is conversion optimized. We take what we learn from the agency, we implement it, we design, and we build. A lot of the designs you'll see that we do from scratch at the agency, we take that, we emulate it onto PageMaker. In terms of CRO tools, we will be looking at doing A/B testing and adding that, but that'll be after we complete the roadmap that's already laid out.
Perfect. I'm going to move on to the next question. Regarding the pricing, is it better to make a one-time pricing for the customers or a subscription?
So that totally depends. What we've done is one-off pricing. We've done one-off pricing. But it depends on the length of the client, how much work they want you to do, if it's maintenance. If I could go back, I would probably explore definitely a subscription. If you can even offer to do it for $300 a month and sign on a 12-year just for one landing page and tiered like different pricing, then it's probably better to get on a subscription.
Yeah, what I'll do, Mohammed, in this case is, Ahmed, what I'll do in this case is, I will be doing one-off pricing, and then I'll start charging subscriptions on, let's say, ad services. That's where I know I'll make more money, because with landing pages, typically subscriptions might not fetch you a lot of money. But if you're just talking about one time, clients would be very, very often and will be very okay to pay $1,000 to $2,000, right? Versus $100 per month, where they would probably cancel after 3-6 months, just to give you an example, right? But once you do that, then you can start selling the lead generation services on top of it. That's where you start making recurring subscription money. So your landing page can basically be a sign-up fee, in short, right?
Yeah.
A good sign-up fee for yourself, where you can get started right away. You have the base stuff and everything in place for yourself.
It's a good synergy. Everyone asks, do you run ads when you build landing pages?
Exactly.
The next question. Absolutely.
Okay, moving on to the next one. There are two, I think we have already answered this, Jigar, so I'm going to skip on this. Udyok is asking, is there any lifetime agency fee for agency? Definitely, we have just shared. The $147 plan is lifetime deal, and the pricing is going up by next Tuesday. So in a few hours, you will probably see a timer on the page. Moving on to the next question. I wish doing some college homework was as they said. You're going to develop a tool for that. I hope, Jyoti, we could move on to the next question. Can we request more integrations for the platform? Definitely, Alina. I think you can just head to platform.frill.com. I think that's a link.
Feedback.pagemaker.io. You can jump into that link, and there you will able to submit your idea. People are engaging there, adding their comments, checking their roadmap and our announcement. Minak, if you can just open feedback.pagemaker.io. I would love to, don't request us on Messenger or Gmail or chat. Request anything that you want to request on this feedback.pagemaker.io. Here people are, submitting their idea. You don't have to even log into the platform. You can just submit your idea by just adding your name and email.
Perfect.
Okay.
So I hope that answers your question, Alina. We'll move on to the next one. I'm definitely want this because I'm in the final year and I'm doing BTech from CSC, and I want to do a startup. So for this, I want capital. That's why I love to make money using. Definitely, Prakhar, you can actually pay off your entire fees using just PageMaker in literally just 2 months. That's it. You can pay off your entire engineering BTech fees just by doing this, right? So get started, right? It's all about taking actions. If you just attended the value webinar today, but if you just go back, sleep, wake up, and just start your normal day without doing any of these things, you're not going to make that sort of money. So you do need to work. We can only share you the strategies and examples. That's all we can do. Okay, so moving on to the next question is from Leaf. There are many other platforms that provide a complete digital suite. How different is PageMaker compared to all? For example, Builder All, Standout. Okay, Kushal, how do you want to answer that?
Yeah, so many people are comparing PageMaker with different builders in the market. The first and the most important aspect that I will like to highlight is a mobile first. We are a mobile first and CRO focused builder. Other builder are just throwing you the drag and drop builder, or you have to stretch your head to make it look nice. While in PageMaker, you don't have to worry about making your page nice, because we have used already proven blocks, modules, and templates. So you just need to change the data according to your needs, according to your business requirements, and your page will be live with a nice, high converting landing pages. So this is the best feature that I would like to say. The other most important feature is e-commerce. Like any builder in the market is not focusing on e-commerce. So we are focusing on e-commerce. You can build your product page, product specific landing page in just 10 minutes. So this is very beautiful. This is very nice thing that you can have on PageMaker. And compared to the other builders or other platforms, they are only focusing on leads or only focusing on other aspects, while we are focusing on e-commerce as well. So
And
that you can count.
just to add to that, Dilip, you have to also consider whether you want to go with a specialist platform or do you want to go with a generalist platform, right? So if you are again, if you are looking for something very specific and a company that just focuses on landing page only for lead generation purposes, then I would say like go for something like PageMaker rather than an all-in-one tool, because with the problem with all-in-one tools is that you will always find challenges, bugs that would come quite often. But if something that works out for you, then you can always stick with that solution. There's absolutely no challenges with that. But with PageMaker, people specialize it. They live, they breathe, they sell, they do everything around landing pages. That's it, right? So they have so much more info as compared to other companies that are like all-in-one or builders versus someone who just specializes and has the living building landing pages. They would be able to have such more insights because they are experts and specialists in that particular area.
And if I could add, we developed PageMaker during a very precarious time during COVID when people, were kind of out of work, working from home. So during the entire time of the development, it's not just that we design it for marketers or for agencies, but freelancers, people who want to work from home. And that's why we've built a community online on Facebook. Is we want to see it in the hands and not just high level marketers and advertisers, but anyone with an idea, anyone with access to Wi-Fi that has a business idea that can go and pursue it and have the tools consolidated, have the hosting, have the lead storage, have the domains all in one place.
Perfect. Move on. You want to answer the question?
Yeah, both the companies behind this PageMaker, like Landing Page Dude and SevenSpan, having a great experience, like SevenSpan having a tech experience, while Landing Page Dude having a experience in delivering the high converting landing pages. When we combine both of them together, you have seen the miracle that we have developed and delivered. So, yeah.
Absolutely. I'm going to move on to the next question from Melinda. Can we change the custom domain that's already being assigned to a landing page at any time?
Yes, you can change the custom domain anytime from the for a specific page. You just need to delete that page and add a new custom domain for that particular page.
Perfect. I'm going to move on to the next question. Can we give more? Can you give more details on the research later? Not sure what sort of a research are we talking about over here?
We have shared the presentation. If you are asking about presentation, we have shared the link in the chat below. If you need any more details about specific how you can generate the leads or any sort of things, you can just contact us on chat or email. We will guide you.
Perfect. I'm going to move on to the next question. Is internationalization being considered? I'm interested in selling services in Spanish, not only for the landing page, but also for dashboard. I would love to share with clients. So Diego, I think the sub account is coming up soon. With regards to changing the language inside the dashboard, Sayed Kushal, do you guys have any plans to add like different languages right inside the dashboard?
These are the common questions. This is not the first product that we have developed. So we have taken that in consideration while we were developing. Just the language needs to be added. The things are already there in the backend.
Perfect. So Diego, it should be coming out very, very soon. Moving on to the next question. When are these funnels and multi-pages coming out? We spoke about it, but if we can just give a quick ETA, approximate ETA, I think that will make a lot of customers happy.
To be frank, like next 6-month roadmap is already full with lots of features, requests and all. So we will definitely plan in 2021 or 2022 for sure. But in 2021, we have many things to be covered.
Okay, so we're probably looking at like a timeline, like it's probably going to be like Q1 or Q2 of 2022, guys.
Correct.
Okay, moving on to the next question. Is there a video that shows a new user how to use PageMaker software from the, definitely you can just head to video section. Minang, can you click on videos? So all you have to do is just click on the video section inside PitchGround landing page and you will see all the use cases, how to get started from scratch. We have all the use case videos and we'll keep on adding more use case videos for you guys over here. So everything is right away available right inside the page itself. So you do not have to worry about anything.
And we also have a YouTube channel that we upload every single day on how to build things, guys. So there's always good golden nuggets there.
Right. I think what we can potentially do inside PageMaker is maybe add a link for your YouTube channel directly.
Yeah. We're actually launching a new website. So in the coming days, week, like you guys are going to see all that.
Perfect. So next question is, I had a suggestion while adding headlines over landing page. When we enter keyword, it should list down all the best headline suggestions, just similar to headline generation tool. Basically, we're talking about GPT-3 implementation, guys.
So that's something that is definitely that we're exploring. And,
yeah, we're going to talk about it in the next webinar, guys. Everything.
Yeah. We think alike, though. That's a very good idea, and we're on the same page with you. And that's the direction that we're heading in.
Okay, so enjoy GPT-3 might come soon. Just giving you guys a straight up.
Products, AI copywriting, like we're going to be heading in that direction very soon. Slowly but steadily. Grab
it for $147. The prices goes up, and you guys will end up paying $245 or $300 next week when the prices goes up, guys. So again, grab it. It's a no-brainer. A lot of stuff are coming in, guys. Don't miss out. Elena is asking, are you planning a webinar training? Definitely, we keep on doing more webinars, Elena. So definitely, we'll be planning out more such webinars with PageMaker in the next 5 to 10 days. We'll keep you posted as soon as the next PageMaker webinar comes in, or you can just register on events.pitchground.com. As soon as new events comes in, you will be getting a constant notification around the same. So stay tuned over there. You can always subscribe to all of these webinars. And we'll try to do some adjacent webinar along with PageMaker very, very soon. Once again, there's a ton of other webinars planned out, guys, so don't worry at all. Moving on to the next question. Does PageMaker have an option of animated buttons? I think this is something that we spoke about last time.
We have presets right now, gradients, and on the horizon is being able to add animated, swiggles. So as of right now, you can change the color and the gradient, but we don't have the animation, but we will be adding it shortly.
Perfect. Just joined. Can you please explain in short? I think we have been explaining since quite some time. So missing that. What are the payment gateways in the roadmap? Are you adding Indian payment gateways like Razorpay?
Yes. So when we plan, definitely Stripe and Razorpay will be the first. But you guys can keep adding the suggestions in idea mode. We will keep checking, and most demanded things will be picked first.
Exactly.
Perfect. Next question is coming from Whittle. Are you guys planning to add a blog section as well?
So when we launch multi-page features, this is in our mind. Like we should have the blog features, but still it will take time because we will first launch the normal multi-page feature first, and then the blog and CRM and all other features as well.
Perfect. Next question coming in from Alina. Can we block the page without deleting it if client decided not to pay, or it automatically happens on its own?
So what you can do, I will tell you the workaround. You can just change the domain URL from the domains tab, and client will not able to see that page again.
Or maybe I think, Kushal, what we can possibly add is a small pause button. So the moment we add, click on the pause button, we can just make the page go blank completely. I think that would be a lot more easier to implement as well. Or maybe we can add like a draft mode. So
correct.
Live mode, we can just make it to draft mode. That will make the page go blank. So if anyone goes on that domain, it will just show like a typical 404 or something like that.
Yes, it's a nice suggestion. We will definitely going to implement it. Awesome. For a time being, you can do it via the method that I have said.
Awesome, Alina. Thank you for that question. So that's how we keep on generating more ideas based on all of these amazing questions that you guys are asking. Next question is from Zian. Out of subject, but I want to rush right now. Can the recording, definitely there'll be a replay available, Zian. Moving on to the next question. I missed the live session. I just joined, but this session is coming to an end. Can I have access to the recording? Yeah, definitely the replay would be available in the next 24 hours, and you'll be getting an email notification. So you can just head events.pitchground.com/replays, and you'll be able to see all the replays available over here. Moving on to the last question of the day. It's from Ahmed. Ahmed is asking, Landing Cube offers rebate features. Is it possible to make in PageMaker?
So for the time being, yeah.
What was the question for the Landing Cube?
Offer rebate feature.
So we're going to be adding every feature that you see on Landing Cube. It's going to be coming after the roadmap. As of right now, we have the same Amazon API, we have the fetch tools, we have the dynamic coupon distribution, and you can implement the Facebook chat. So we will be adding that soon, right after we finish with the roadmap.
I would like to add one more thing here. Like, to be frank, we started the things with the consideration of Landing Cube as a competitor. But now people are comparing us with the swipe pages, with the Insta pages, with the quick funnels, and this is how we are moving ahead, keeping all those competitors behind. So let's see, like with all your support and love, we will definitely reach that stage in very soon.
Perfect. So Amit is asking funnels next year. Definitely, Amit. Once they complete and deliver all the current roadmap, because there's a lot of things that's coming up, AI and stuff, a lot of things that are more important right now on the landing page side. I think that alone will increase your conversion drastically. And also, once these features are out, remember, you can also start charging more to your clients on the one-off time. Instead of $1,000, you can say that I can implement more conversion strategies, and you can charge up even more to your users. Remember that. So definitely, guys, do take an advantage. And funnels most likely is going to be coming out next year. So it's going to be Q1, Q2. I think the moment these guys are ready, they'll definitely share with you guys that, hey, like, we've started building something like this. So I think these guys are very good at dropping teasers. So I think we'll most likely see some teasers next year around funnels. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's session. You picked up a lot of value, but more than that, we hope you guys launch your site and landing pages today, and you start reaching out to people today. Don't wait for tomorrow, right? It takes hardly 1 or 2 hours to set up your entire setup on PageMaker, and then start reaching out before you head to bed today. Make a plan that you will get 10 leads out of your keyword research, and then reach out to those 10 leads today. You already have the template for email with you. You have everything. All you have to do is just hit the send button on your email. That's all you have to do. Make sure you do that before you head to bed. You never know, you could end up landing 3 or 4 calls by the time you wake up, right? But if you do this tomorrow, you never know that user might not even see your email. So start implementing things today. Do not wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow never exists. But today will define your tomorrow. Always remember that. So keep making these progresses, keep on implementing, and that's how you will be able to keep on increasing your conversions. So I think it's time for the winner announcement. Minank, let me know who is the winner for the
Absolutely. So around 8 people tagged us on our Instagram, and I would like to choose Desi Marketer, who's posted a post photo. Is Desi Marketer in the chat here?
Desi, you're there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So is Desi Marketer here in the chat?
I don't see any Desi Marketer. All right, I think it's time to pick another winner in that case.
All right. If you're not here, all right. So that's what, guys. If you're not staying in the webinar, you miss out. So we have more people.
No, Desi Murphy, you're here.
Oh, I think he dropped his answer in QA. You can use the chat because you were in the QA section. I think Sage just saved you, Ashish.
Oh, I was just about to answer. I was just about to choose another winner, but all right.
More for you.
Just send a DM to us on PitchGround so that we know. And again, make sure next time do not use the QA section.
Yeah.
Asking because you weren't monitoring that, you would have just lost. Even though you won, So Ashish, congrats, you have won. Just ping us on Instagram at the PitchGround so that we can sort things out for you. The next is pick up a winner for the best question. We had a ton of questions today.
I liked, and I'm gonna Jyoti Rawal. He was very communicative, showing positivity.
Jyoti Raval. Yeah, Jyoti Raval. Are you still here with us?
Are you still here?
Yes.
Very good. Congrats, you have won a PageMaker code. So congrats. You will have a great day because you won something, right? So congrats. Just make sure to contact us via PitchGround DM on Instagram, and we'll sort it out for you. Just make sure it's Jyoti Rawal. Please do not create another Instagram account with Jyoti Rawal name and contact us.
I think she even tagged us on her, on story. So yeah.
Okay, perfect, guys. So Jyoti and Ashish, please make sure to contact us so that we can award you with the PageMaker code. So guys, with that, once again, thank you so much everyone for joining. I hope you guys were able to get a lot of value behind the software. Again, the prices are going to go up next week. No FOMO. They have really been acquiring users. Their costs have gone up, and the more and more people have been starting using services, the overall costs have gone up. So we'll have to just increase the price at this point, but we're giving you an opportunity for 1 full week to grab in at the current price. You will shortly see the hello bar being updated with the fresh new timer at the same time, so you would know when exactly the price is going to go up. Plan out if you want. You can do it over the weekends if you want, but again, do not delay, because once the price goes up next week, then we would not be able to do anything. And remember that all of these features that are coming up, especially with AI, that is going to increase the price even further down the road, because those features are very expensive features, because they take a lot of resources and the recurring cost to the company. So make sure that you take advantage of it right now. And if you're looking for sub accounts, the sub accounts are going to come very, very soon. How soon, we are not sure still, but we will keep you guys posted once we see how the development process really goes, the amount of time it's going to take, and we'll keep you updated on that. So guys, until then, I hope you guys have amazing day ahead. Make sure that you come out next week whenever we do the webinar. Make sure that you let us know that you have closed at least 2 or 3 customers, right? If you have done that, we will be so proud of you of taking action, because these people who are going to take actions are the ones who will succeed in their life. So just make sure that you take action. And also, if you end up closing your first client, make sure to post that in the PitchGround group and the PageMaker group. And we would love to send you some PitchGround t-shirts as a way of congratulating you by closing in your lead, by closing in your first few customers using PageMaker. So do not miss out on that opportunity. Again, just post in inside PageGround group or Facebook group of PitchGround or PageMaker or both, and PitchGround will definitely send you a t-shirt there. I'm not sure about PageMaker team, but PitchGround team is definitely
very soon.
Yep.
Okay, so you have the opportunity, right? So but go and freaking take action right now, guys. And we'll see you guys in the next event. Before we close in, Kushal, you want to say anything to the PitchGrounders?
Thank you for joining, and we love your support. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Yeah, and awesome. Jyoti is asking about sharing an email to contact. I think, yeah, you should contact support@pitchground.com, right?
Yeah, yes. You can just contact us on Instagram, on Instagram.
I will take care. Yeah.
That's going to be a lot easier for us. So guys, thank you again so much, and everyone have an amazing day, and make sure you do not sleep before sending out your emails today.
Absolutely, guys. Have the hustle mode on. See you in our next webinars. Bye.
Bye-bye.